welcome to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2022. Welcome to our parents, family, and friends. Welcome to our wonderful teachers and staff. Welcome to those of you watching from home. And finally, welcome to the graduates themselves. Hola y bienvenido a la ceremonia de graduación de la clase de 2022. Bienvenidos a nuestros padres, familiares y amigos. Bienvenidos a nuestros maravillosos maestros y personal. Bienvenidos a aquellos de ustedes que miran desde su casa. Y finalmente, bienvenidos a los graduados de la clase de 2022. My name is Jorge Veas, and I've had the honor and privilege of serving as your principal. I would like to begin our program by welcoming our first speaker. Mi nombre es Jorge Veas y he tenido el honor y el privilegio de ser su director. Me gustaría comenzar nuestro programa dándole la bienvenida a nuestro primer orador. Serving as your class salutatorian, this student has earned a cumulative GPA of 4.31. She will be attending UCLA. Siguiendo como la salutatorian de su clase, este estudiante obtuvo un GPA acumulativo de 4.31. Ella asistirá a UCLA. Join me in welcoming Ms. Diana Contreras.
Good evening, graduates and guests. It is an honor to stand before you to welcome you all to the graduation of Lakeview Charter High School, class of 2022. Graduates, let's all take a moment to appreciate your friends, family, and teachers to help guide us to this major achievement. I personally want to thank my parents, my brother, and my friends for their unconditional support. Let's also recognize the hard work, resilience, and dedication it took each of us to persevere to this moment. We did it. Sí se pudo.
Thank you, Brianna. Good evening, everyone. My name is Rachel Lipson, and I had the pleasure of serving as the Dean of Academics this year. Buenas noches a todos. Mi nombre es Rachel Lipson, y yo tuve el placer de ser la subdirectora de Académicas. First, I would like to recognize students who have attended a PUC school for the past 7 years. Primero, me gustaría reconocer los estudiantes que han asistido a una escuela de PUC durante los últimos 7 años. Will all students who are wearing a white cord please stand to be recognized? Los estudiantes que están Next, I would like to recognize all our students who received a Content Mastery Award. Me gustaría reconocer a todos nuestros estudiantes que recibieron un premio de contenido avanzado. Will all of our students wearing a content medal please stand? Todos los estudiantes que ganan Now I would like to recognize all of our students who are graduating with honors and wearing a blue cord, meaning have a cumulative GPA between 3.0 and 3.49. Students, please stand and remain standing when your name is called. Me gustaría reconocer a los estudiantes graduándose con honores y con un color azul. Eso significa tener un GPA acumulativo entre 3.0 y 3.49. Kenneth Garcia. Vivian Ramirez. Laura Solorio. Mary Elias Nunez. Wilman Tovar Martinez. I would like to recognize now students who are graduating with high honors and wearing a blue and silver cord, which means they have a cumulative GPA of 3.5 to 3.99. Students, please stand and remain standing when your name is called. Me gustaría reconocer a los estudiantes graduándose con dos honores, con autores honores y con un cordón color azul y plata. Esto significa tener un GPA acumulativo de 3.5 a 3.99. Leonardo Valencia. Adam Aguilar. Nadir Hernandez Aguilar. Eric Orozco Flores. Paola Vargas Poza. Ángel López. Francesca Martinez. Lionel Luna. Natalia Rosales. Miranda Reyes Prieto. Kimberly Gomez. Pablo Rios Trejo. Brianna Corelejo. Daniel Estrada. Liana Rivas. Armando Montano. Leslie Briones. Javier Ireta. Hailey Meraz. Viridiana Ramirez. Josué Morales. Miles Contreras. Javier Trejo. Diego Rodriguez. Marisol Alvarado. Thank you, students. You may be seated. Lastly, I would like to recognize students who are graduating with highest honors and wearing a blue and gold cord, which means they have a cumulative GPA above a 4.0. Students, please stand and remain standing when your name is called. Me gustaría reconocer a los estudiantes graduándose con honores más altos y con cordón color azul y dorado. Eso significa tener un GPA acumulativo de 4.0 o más. Vanessa Blancas Aramburu. Brianna Contreras Cortez. Ana López García. Maria Ramirez Figueroa. Jacob Rodriguez. Catherine Castellanos. Jorge Carrera. Israel Martinez Garcia. Vincent Wong. Daniel Escobedo. Eduardo Guzman. Oscar Garcia. Alina Cortez. Andres Ortega. Please join me in giving all our honorees a round of applause. I would now like to welcome up the valedictorian for the class of 2022. This student had a cumulative GPA of 4.53 and will be attending Johns Hopkins University. Please join me in welcoming Vanessa valedictorian de la clase 2022. Este estudiante tuvo un GPA acumulativo de 4.53 y va a asistir a la Universidad de Johns Hopkins. Vamos a dar la bienvenida a Vanessa Blancas Aramburu.
Good evening, family, friends, teacher, administration, staff, and the LCHS class of 2022. I'm Vanessa Blancas, and it's an honor to be your valedictorian this year. I'd like to start off by congratulating all of you. We passed not only the finals required to be here, but the COVID test as well. As I see all of you sitting in your caps and gowns, I can't help but think about our first day of 9th grade. We all felt the nerves of walking into a new school full of new faces, and the giant drop-off line on Glennox definitely did not help. PCE was silent at first, but as the days went on, we began to familiarize ourselves with the school and got comfortable standing in the middle of the upstairs hallway, making the seniors hate us. In an ironic turn of events, we now find the 9th graders standing in the middle of the upstairs hallway to be a nuisance. Those days, we eagerly awaited lunch only to despair of the sight of those terrible lines too. We learned that while Wednesdays were not for wearing pink, they were the day that we got pizza for lunch. Back then, we were warned that high school would fly by. And I don't know about you all, but I did not believe that. I thought I had all the time in the world to grow up, have fun, and make friends. And we did all of those things, but we did so much more. We've made friendships that have lasted throughout high school. They were the friends we missed seeing every day when school got shut down, March of 2020. These are also the friends that make it difficult to say goodbye. For so long, I wanted to throw my graduation cap in the air, mainly because I watched way too many coming-of-age movies growing up. But now, I can't help but want to keep my cap on just a little bit longer. Even though the future may seem daunting, I'm so proud of all of us. As all graduation speeches state, we are here because of hard work and dedication. And although cliche, this is entirely true. We have overcome all kinds of unexpected obstacles, including a pandemic. I'm sure. COVID did steal some of our time together, but how lucky are we to be here today? This is the first time in 2 years that the entire graduating class has walked across the stage together. And here we are, surrounded by friends and family, closing an important chapter of our lives and opening a door to the future. As we embark on our next adventure, it is important to remember we didn't do this alone. We are each a patchwork quilt constructed by those that have shaped our lives. So let us take a moment to thank our parents and teachers for providing us with the tools necessary to make it this far. Thanks to them, our wings already exist. All we have to do is spread them and fly. Let our time at LCHS be our launching point as we soar into the future. Congratulations, LCHS Class of 2022. I can't wait to see what we accomplish.
Thank you, Vanessa, for your amazing speech. Each year, we ask seniors to vote for one staff member they would like to give them their last lecture. This year, students have voted for their 10th grade social studies teacher, Mr. Vaughn. And welcoming your last lecture speaker, Mr. Vaughn.
Families, friends, faculty, and the graduating class of 2022, it's an incredible honor and a privilege to be able to give you your last lecture of high school. You have persisted through 4 of the most challenging years of any of our lifetimes, and I'm so proud of the people that you all have become. So much has happened during your 4 years here, so I wanted to use the next 5 minutes to share some of the lessons I've learned during your time here. And I promise I will not mention Zoom or distance learning at all. I became a father for the first time in November, and parenting has quite a bit to teach us about life. With babies, there are different milestones. They should be able to flip to their belly and crawl and talk by a certain timeline. But every baby is different, every baby develops differently, and every baby hits those milestones at different times. The same is true with adulthood, and with the journeys that you are about to embark upon. There is no timeline or schedule that you have to follow. Every single person in this room will follow their own timeline, and that's okay. If and when you graduate college, or you get a job, or you get married, or you choose to have children, whenever and if ever those events happen, that's okay. There is no set timeline for your life. Some of you are going to stay in this community and uplift your community now and forever, and that's great. But some of you might leave. Some of you might move away for college and never come back. Some of you might grow and change and make new friends and leave your old friendships behind. And that's okay too. As the illustrious British philosopher Harry Styles recently said, you don't have to be sorry for leaving and growing up. Remember that this is your life and these are your choices. And no matter what choices you make, and no matter where your life takes you, remember, you are enough. You are worthy, you deserve success and happiness and love. Now, okay, fatherhood is important, but something even more important happened to me over the past couple of years. I became TikTok famous. Now, I know. Am I actually, I double checked this morning, and I do actually have 8 times as many followers as a very young purple Kool-Aid, so... TikTok is centered on the For You page, which is created by this magical and creepy algorithm that totally is inspiring you to give us content customized just for us. But here's the thing. In real life, there is no algorithm that's going to create our perfect lives. So we have to create it ourselves. Surround yourself with people that bring you joy. Do things that make you happy. If TikTok has taught me anything, it's that you can go viral for just about anything. So life is too short to do what you're supposed to do, or what other people want you to do. So no matter what your love, no matter what your passion, do it. Do what makes you happy. No matter what you choose, you will have people cheering you on and supporting you every step of the way. Hold on to those people. Make them your lifeline and your safety net to help you overcome future challenges. And there will be many. Because for better or for worse, TikTok is not the real world. And the fact of the matter is that you all are graduating into a world and a country that is broken. You are entering into a world that is plagued with discrimination and gun violence and climate change and attacks on our most fundamental rights. And I would not be a very good history teacher if I did not include in this speech a call to action. You have to fight. Fight for those that are marginalized and silenced. Fight for a planet that will be safe for our children and grandchildren to grow up in. Fight for a world where we can send our children to elementary school and know that they'll come home safely at the end of the day. Whatever you believe in, whatever you are passionate about, fight for it. Vote, talk to your representatives, run for political office, work for organizations that do good in your communities. Fight for the world that we dream of, and for the world that we live in now. In this room, I see a group of future leaders, future doctors and lawyers and teachers and creators and world changers. I look at every single one of you, and all I can think about is how immensely proud I am of you. And ultimately, what I've learned most, I learned from you all. I learned from Catherine how to make a brilliant argument. I learned from Jacob how to manage expectations about Dodgers baseball in the scores. And then I learned from Javier about the power of relentless optimism and positivity about the 49ers. I learned from Vanessa that I might actually be a Slytherin because, and I quote, I might yeet us off the astrology tower next year. So good luck. I learned from Oscar Garcia how to dance, or at least he tried to teach me. No. I learned from Mama how to use TikTok. And I learned from all of you how to fight through challenges, how to find joy in impossible situations, and how to take care of each other. The burden of our future should not fall upon your shoulders, but I know that the future is bright and the possibilities endless with you all out there. And so, to quote a TikTok, our journey comes to an end, but yours continues on. Grab a hold of your dreams and make them come true. For you are the key to unlocking your own magic. Let your dreams guide you. Reach out and find your happily ever after. To the class of 2022, congratulations. Let's get to it.
Thank you, Mr. Fong, for that amazing speech. My name is Manuel Castellanos, and this year I had the pleasure of serving as the Dean of Culture for the class of 2022. Gracias, señor Fong, por ese increíble discurso. Mi nombre es Manuel Castellanos y he tenido el honor de ser el director asistente de Cultura del LCHS High School. I would like to start by recognizing the students who have served the school through our leadership class. Me gustaría comenzar reconociendo a nuestros estudiantes que han servido a la escuela a través de nuestra clase de liderazgo. Students who are wearing the leadership medal, please stand to be recognized. Thank you for all your hard work. Students, you may be seated. Each year, our founder, Dr. Ali, recognizes 2 students with our Founders Award. Unfortunately, she could not be here tonight, and so it is my pleasure to share a few words from her. As the founder of the PUC schools in the Valley, it is my pleasure to congratulate the graduates on reaching this momentous occasion, and I thank and congratulate the parents, teachers, administrators, and staff for all you have done to support our students on their journey. As founder of the schools, PUC schools in the Valley, I created the Founders Award to be given out to 2 students every year in the Valley, to a young lady and a young gentleman. The recipients are students who embody and demonstrate the attributes that have been our vision for our students, beginning with our founding family of the first school in 1990. From the beginning, our goal has been that our students will commit to graduating from high school and college, will understand that they do not walk on this earth alone, and that they have a responsibility to support the well-being and the success of those around them, and commit to uplift our communities now and forever. It is my pleasure to congratulate this year's recipients. I'm excited to see the contributions they will make to society as they move forward in our life's journey. I know they will uplift our communities, and I will help shape a bright future for all of us. Congratulations. The first recipient is kind, outgoing, and dedicated. It is hard to think of anyone else at LCHS that has been as involved. From participating on the baseball team to being our school photographer, even though at times attending 5 a.m. practices just to get that perfect shot, he truly embodies the feeling that we do not walk alone in this world. He is always willing to give up his time to help the school and his teachers with whatever they need. He is a well-loved by all of the senior class, easily getting some of the loudest cheers when he announced he would be attending CSUN next year. El primer destinatario es un amable, extrovertido y dedicado. Es difícil pensar en alguien más en LCHS que está tan involucrado. Desde participar en el equipo de béisbol hasta ser el fotógrafo de nuestra escuela, por ejemplo, asistiendo a las pláticas a las 5 de la mañana solo para obtener esa foto perfecta, realmente encarna el sentimiento de que no caminamos solos por este mundo. Él siempre está dispuesto a dar su tiempo para ayudar a la escuela y a sus profesores en lo que ellos necesiten. Es muy querido por toda la clase de último año, fácilmente recibiendo algunos de los aplausos más fuertes cuando anunció que asistirá a CSUN el próximo año. Por favor, vamos a reconocer a Sergio Garriaga. The second recipient is positive, supportive, and humble. She always volunteers to help and support her school and her peers. From helping to set up and clean up her music performances, to supporting her classmates on their academics, she's always there to help others. She brings a positive attitude to every classroom and always looks for ways to support the school. She will be attending UCSB next fall. El segundo destinataria es positiva, solidaria y humilde. Ella siempre se ofrece como voluntaria para ayudar y apoyar a la escuela y a sus compañeros. Desde ayudar a organizar y limpiar para presentaciones musicales, hasta apoyar a sus compañeros de clase en sus estudios, siempre está ahí para ayudar a los demás. Ella trae una actitud positiva y cada salón de clases siempre busca formas de apoyar a la escuela. Ella asistirá a UCSB el próximo octubre. Please help me in congratulating Ms. Paola Vargas. The next award to be given on Dr. Elliott's behalf is the 100 Families Award. Dr. Elliott writes, I created the 100 Families Award to be given out to one family in each of the PUC schools in the Valley to honor the first 100 pioneering families who started the first PUC school with me in 1999. Together we shared the vision of a better public middle school option for the families in the community, and together we created and opened the very first charter middle school in all of Los Angeles County, Community Charter Middle School. The first 100 families were brave and bold and had an unwavering belief in our vision of academic and personal success for every student, and our mission to uplift our communities. Every PUC school that followed has also started with 100 families, and I'm immensely grateful to all of them. I congratulate with great respect and gratitude this year's recipient of the 100 Families Award. Thank you for your belief in PUC and for all that you have done to support the success of our students and the school. This year's 100 Families Award recipient is a family that has been an integral part of the school community. They have served on the school advisory committee for all 4 years, and she has always answered the call to help the school through donations of food for Teacher Appreciation Week, fundraising for student events, and advocating for LCHS. She attended the LUSD board meeting in support of the renewal for LCHS and has continued to support the school whenever possible. She is also very humble, always making sure to reiterate that she is not looking for and does not want recognition, but just believes in the mission and the vision of our school and wants to do her part to help. Los ganadores del premio 100 Familias de este año es una familia que ha sido un parte integral a la comunidad escolar. Ella ha servido a nuestro comité asesor escolar durante los 4 años. Ella siempre ha respondido a la llamada para ayudar a la escuela a través de donaciones de alimentos para la semana de agradecimiento a los maestros, recaudación de fondos para eventos estudiantiles y abogando por LCHS. Asistió a la reunión de la Junta de LUSD en apoyo de la renovación de LCHS y ha seguido apoyando a la escuela siempre que ha sido posible. También es muy humilde y siempre se asegura de retirar que no quiere reconocimiento, sino que cree en la misión y la visión de la escuela y quiere hacer su parte para ayudar. Please join me in congratulating Dulce, Avalar, and family.
Thank you, Mr. Castellanos. Congratulations once more to our award recipients. Congratulations to the class of 2022. Your journey to this ceremony has been a unique one. You all had the opportunity to complete your 9th grade year here in person. You had just got comfortable with where everything was and when it was the best time to get in line for lunch. Then during your sophomore year, you were thrust into the world of distance learning. What was supposed to be a short 2 weeks turned into a long year and a half. Getting past that year and a half was not easy, yet you all did it. Luckily, we were able to have you return in person for your senior year. Although many of you were eager to leave the world of big budding behind, the transition back in person was not easy. You all had to get used to putting on your uniform, adding a mask to your wardrobe, having to socially distance, and not to mention a weekly COVID test. No matter what the adaptation was, you all did it. You all learned firsthand that while you may have certain plans in place, the world can always throw you a curveball, and being able to adjust is just a valuable skill. I hope that you take that lesson with you and that you know because you could make it through high school during a pandemic, you can make it through everything. Class of 2022, over 99% of you are graduating. Over 73% of you were admitted to a 4-year college. Additionally, this senior class had 56% of students earning a California Golden Seal on their diploma, which is the highest percentage of students in all of PUC. As we know, this work could not have been possible without the support of others. I would like to acknowledge our teachers and staff who are seated to my left. They've gone above and beyond to support our students. We also cannot forget our parents and loved ones, many of which are here today. They have been instrumental in your journey the last 4 years and will continue to be in your future. Tampoco podemos olvidar a nuestros padres y seres queridos, muchos de los cuales están aquí ahora. Han sido fundamentales en su viaje durante los últimos 4 años. Han estado contigo a lo largo del camino. I would now like to acknowledge this year's recipients of the Principal's Award. This first student is someone who has some of the strongest determination and grit I have ever seen. Early on as a 9th grader, I got to see him repeatedly advocate for his education, repeatedly stating his academic goal. Each time he struggled, he didn't give up, but instead he just worked harder. He has always given everything to his all, and he continues to demonstrate his commitment to working hard on his education. He will be attending CSUN in the fall. Ahora me gustaría reconocer al primer ganador del premio del director. Este primer estudiante es alguien que tiene la determinación y el valor más fuerte que he visto en mi vida. Al principio, como estudiante de 9º grado, lo vi abogar repetidamente por su educación, afirmando repetidamente cuál era su objetivo y que lo lograría. Cada vez que luchabas no se rendía, sino que trabajaba más duro. Siempre le he dado todo lo que sigue demostrando su compromiso con el trabajo y la educación. Asistirá a CSUN en el otoño. Let's congratulate Diego Rodriguez. The second recipient of the Principal's Award is someone who I also got to know very early on while she was in 9th grade. My initial interactions with her were around questions she had around college and what it took to get there. She would repeatedly stay late or after school in order to make sure she got all her work done. She too demonstrated great perseverance as she worked relentlessly to achieve her goals. La segunda ganadora del premio director es alguien que también conocí muy pronto cuando estaba en 9º grado. Mis interacciones iniciales con ella giraron en torno a las preguntas que tenía sobre la universidad y lo que se necesitaba para llegar ahí. Se quedaba varias veces hasta tarde o después de la escuela para asegurarse de hacer todo su trabajo. Ella también demostró coraje y perseverancia mientras que trabajaba sin descanso para lograr su objetivo. She will be attending UC Merced in the fall. Let's congratulate Vivian Ramirez. I would now like to introduce our PUC School's Chief Executive Officer, Concepcion Rivas, who will share a few words with our graduates, families, and staff. Ahora nos gustaría presentarles a nuestra directora ejecutiva de PUC Schools, Concepcion Rivas, que va a compartir unas palabras para nuestros alumnos, padres y personal.
Congratulations, class of 2022. Congratulations, you look amazing. Can we give it up for our class of 2022? It is a pleasure to be here today congratulating you on this very tremendous accomplishment. As noted, my name is Concepcion Rivas, and I am the proud Chief Executive Officer of PUC Schools, and here with the privilege and honor to congratulate you, your parents, and all the family members that are here today, as well as our teachers and staff. Congratulations. Mi nombre es Concepción Rivas y soy la directora ejecutiva de PUC Schools, con el gran honor de no solamente celebrar a nuestros alumnos, pero también a ustedes, padres y miembros de familia que están aquí hoy, y también nuestro personal de la escuela. Felicidades, congratulations, class of 2022. Class of 2022, LCHS Lions Forever. We congratulate you for your strength, your courage, and your tenacity, as evidenced by your many accomplishments, as well as your perseverance that was further impacted by COVID-19, and you are here continuing to celebrate and accomplish so much more that's yet to come. You did it. Congratulations. Your Generation Z, inspires us and gives us hope for the future. I am one of your generation's biggest fans. Big fan. I admire your boldness, your resourcefulness, your advocacy. You give us feedback when we're doing good things, and you also have no problem finding the CEO when we're not. You have a digital genius. I mean, you grew up with smartphones. That's what your generation started with. You game like no other, and apparently, if you can't find it, you'll go to TikTok, and you teach your teachers how to open their TikToks. Your generation values and understands the importance of mental health at a very young age, and I admire that. And most importantly, you know when it's time to go take a nap to take care of your wellness. Much inspiring, and one of the things that I admire the most of your generation, and what makes us all hopeful of the future because of you, is that you are here as a progressive generation to address social, environmental, and racial inequalities for a better tomorrow. You inspire us, and you haven't even left high school. Class of 2022, you are not only inspiring, but you are well ahead of generations before you. The possibilities for you are endless, and may you continue to keep dreaming here, tomorrow, and forever, chasing those dreams. Today, as your CEO, it's a big title, big responsibility. But just like Mr. Fong said to you, chase your dreams and fight for whatever it is that makes you hopeful about the future. And why I do this job, it's my 16th year, it's because what I chose to do was social justice through education. Every single one of you is my why. And my hope to you and my words to you is to continue to find whatever your why is. And just like Mr. Fong said to you, it's gonna look different. And you're gonna find it at a different place, at a different time, and the world is just beginning for you. So if I had to give you any advice, and why I look into this room and I see you so inspired by you every day, especially during a very dark time, which was the global pandemic, and trying to make sure that you had what you needed, our teachers and staff had what they needed, our families had what they needed. Most importantly, it was because you gave us strength and you carried us through. You allowed us to see where we were doing well, where we could do better, and you reminded us of our why. My advice to you as you leave us is don't wait for the title of CEO. Be a CEO of your life from this day forward. Hashtag young bosses. Continue to be bold and chase your dreams. Never giving them up, never putting them on hold, or giving them to somebody else to hold for you. Don't do that. Continue to love yourself and embrace the totality that is you. Your strengths, as well as your weaknesses, your talents, your skills, and everything from your identity, your heritage, your culture, and what makes you ultimately you. Because if I can tell you anything, your difference is your destiny, and it's gonna power you through some of the hardest times ahead. So know that, own that, and keep that deep in your heart. And lastly, you're not alone. None of us here could have done this alone. So continue to access your college campus resources, your community resources, and any activities around mental health. Continue to lean on the love of your parents and your family. Come visit us through the PUC Alumni Network and the tremendous relationships that you have built with your teachers and staff. Your success is our success. When you win, we win. The whole family wins. The community wins. So continue to make yourself proud and know that we are rooting for you 100%. Congratulations, class of 2022. To our parents that are here today and our family members, congratulations to you. Their wins are your wins, and today we honor you and congratulate you for your hard work. They didn't get here alone, even though sometimes they think they did. We thank you. We know how much pride as a parent you're feeling right now as your child's name is about to get called. The recognitions that some of your children have received, they are yours, and we congratulate you and I celebrate you. Parents, guardians, family members, godmothers, all of you. Thank you for being here and congratulations. We thank you for allowing us to serve your family. And we thank you for your partnership with our school. And most importantly, we thank you parents for being amazing role models, for being champions, and for being advocates for your children. Continue to do that, continue to love them, continue to give them the long, hard talks about life. They will need you every step of the way. And we thank you, we honor you, and we respect the work that you do each and every day for your children. Felicidades a nuestros padres y a los miembros de familia que están aquí presentes. Los felicitamos porque los logros de sus hijos son los logros suyos, como familia y también como nosotros. Como hija de inmigrantes, admiro el sacrificio de nuestros padres, de nuestros abuelos y de todas las personas que los han ayudado a llegar aquí. Aunque ellos creen que lo hacen solo, sabemos que no. No lo hacen sin ustedes, sin el amor, el cariño y también los consejos de la vida. Felicidades a ustedes, padres. Los admiramos por ser buenos ejemplos para sus hijos, modelos para seguir y también campeones para sus hijos. Continúen ese trabajo es duro, pero de cualquier manera ellos siempre serán sus hijos y los logros de ellos son los suyos. Los agradecemos y también les damos muchas felicidades en este día. Congratulations. Lastly, I would like to take a moment to thank our school leaders, our teachers, our counselors, and all of the school staff for everything that they do and have done and continue to do as they chose their why. And they too were going through a global pandemic, both personally and professionally, in our personal lives. And every day they came back on those Zooms, back in person, the same concerns you were having, they were having about the return. And they demonstrated with such amazing work that by sticking to what they love to do and getting back into the game with you, that they are there for you here today, tomorrow, and forever. So a big thank you to our teachers, leaders, counselors, and staff for the amazing work. Are you ready, class of 2022? It is time. You look amazing, and it is time to get you up on this stage and have your names called. And every single parent and family member here is waiting for the moment that your full name gets called. So know that we want to make sure that we go slow and that we ensure that everybody hears your name as your parents would want it to be said. So, felicidades a nuestra clase de los 2022.
All right, it is time. Let's welcome our college counselors, Ms. Gonzalez and Ms. Ramirez, to do the reading of the names.
Vanessa Blancas Aramburo. Juliana Guadalupe Contreras Cortez. Albert José Aguilera. Marisol Alvarado. Ulises Álvarez Cruz. Katie Alvidres. Adam Avalon. José Correa Erejón. Alina Rose Cortez. Jonathan Dávila. Gabriela de la Cruz. Fabián Díaz. Gabriel Díaz. Ashley Durán. Mari Elías. Daniel Roberto Escogido. Giselle Espinosa. Daniel Estrada. Larissa Fernandez. Sergio Gallardo. Haley Love Garcia. Kenneth Garcia. Oscar Ramon Garcia. Arturo Garcia. Michelle Guadalupe Godinez. Kimberly Diane Gomez. Oscar Gonzalez. Anthony Grant. Eduardo Guzman. Udir Alejandro Hernandez Aguilar. Jason Francisco Hernandez. Justin Garcia Hernandez. George Herrera. Jailene Arteña Huerta. Justin Paula Huerta. Javier Juan Iraeta. Brian Islas Martinez. Adrian Jimenez Oliva. Susana Loera. Hannah Lopez. Angel Lopez. Christopher Lopez. David Lopez. Eliana Selena Lopez. María Guadalupe Lopez. Lionel Luna. Elsie Giselle Macia.
Yeah, one more year. All right, class of 22, please stand. Please shift your tassels from the right to the left. I present to you the graduating class of 2022.